Hi guys, I hope you are all well. Please excuse what I currently look like. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today I'm going to be filming another kind of review, and obviously it's for makeup. As you can see, I'm wearing kind of a bit, but I haven't done my full face yet. I'm going to actually be reviewing the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. I've wanted to try it for a while. I got mine in the shade Sugar Cookie, which I think is the lightest one that you can get. I have just done a bit of my base, so like my brows, my foundation. I'm gonna see, obviously I'm going to show you how I put it on. Maybe I'll put it on wrong, maybe, I don't know. So I just kind of want to see how it goes on, because I have quite dry skin, but I have to touch up my powder quite a lot. But yeah, I'm going to kind of test it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, obviously I actually did get mine in the Black Friday sale, so mine was a little bit cheaper than what it is now. But I think it's about £30, so I'm going to quickly finish my base, and then I'll be back. Also guys, I can't believe it's getting pretty close to Christmas. I'm currently filming this and there's like less than 3 weeks to go, but I think this will go up when there's like less than 2 weeks to go. I am going to put most cream products on, just because I want to see how it goes with cream products. Also guys, we literally had snow at the weekend. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of snow. I mean, it wasn't like a lot, but it was still a fair bit, and I was just like, what on earth is this kind of thing, you know? Also, excuse if you can slightly hear the train. Sometimes you can a little bit. So I've done, sorry guys, the palette actually just kind of slipped out of my hand. So I've just done my base with the cream products that I'm using. I haven't put any, so I've just done my base with the cream products that I'm using. I haven't put any blush on yet, just because I'm going to use powder blush. But yeah, obviously I have blended it all in. I obviously haven't opened it or anything else yet, so I have no idea what it looks like. I kind of wish I got the travel size one, just because if I hate it, I'm kind of stuck with it, you know? I literally brought a wipe in. Got it. So I'm going to go in. So I'm just going to start off by opening it. I'm going to say about the packaging and stuff as I usually would. Okay, so it's open. So it's fairly kind of big. It's a lot bigger than I thought. The lid is a bit loose, so it kind of feels like it's going to fall off. So I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't fall and break. Okay, that's kind of cute. It's got the kind of how you should use it on the back. So I might try and follow that and see how it looks, but it's just got this kind of Huda Beauty kind of thing. Obviously if you open it, it's got like the little thing, which the black thing's pretty cool because I mean I haven't used loose powder in a while, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is, because obviously I have to touch up my powder a lot during the day, I'm hoping with this I don't have to. Yes, I'm hoping on this I don't actually have to, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my normal Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just going to try and put a little bit of powder everywhere, and then I'll go in with the other one. So I'll go in with the smaller brush, kind of around the areas I'm going to put the other powder. I just hope this doesn't kind of make me super like dry skinned, and then I'm just going to go in with the big brush all over. Also please excuse these hideous spots if you can see them. Okay, so I've gone in with a teeny bit of powder, and I'm just going to go in with this. So, wow, okay. So I literally, so I'm just going to take this off, and yeah, there's obviously a lot of powder. Obviously I did get the lightest shade, you can see that now because it kind of looks a bit white. Kind of want to pass it into here, but then I don't want to get it everywhere. Then I don't really want to put my... Okay, I'm just going to start off by putting a little bit. So obviously you can see like the little, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the little like filter thing where a bit of powder comes to the top and so on. So I'll put a little bit in here, and then I'm just going to get my powder puff as normal, and I'm just going to pop it. It's quite scary, I haven't used a loose powder in a long time. Obviously don't forget to look up because you want it right under the eye. This is so messy. And it says a T-zone, so I'm going to put a teeny bit at the top, a teeny bit at the bottom. And as you can see, or maybe able to see, I'm covered in powder. So it said to leave it there for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm actually going to put like a little timer on my phone for 3 minutes because I've got dry skin, so I'm going to try it for 3 and then we'll see how it works. So for 3 minutes, start. So okay, I've started the timer for 3 minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll see. Yeah. So obviously when that's done, but yeah, no, I quite like the packaging. I just think that I will say also with the powder puff, it's a bit hard to get right under your eye. Maybe it's just because mine are gigantic, but there we go. Yeah, so obviously the only thing about the packaging that I would say is that, lid felt a bit loose, but that is really all. I'm just going to go in with a little blush while I'm waiting for the 3 minutes. I'm gonna see how it lasts on my makeup as well, just because I don't really want to end up very powdery throughout the day. Obviously I will put, sorry my hair gets everywhere, a kind of dewy setting spray on, and hopefully that helps to avoid the kind of, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The powderiness. Just going over a bit of my like bronzer contour kind of thing with a bit of powder on, just because, yeah, I don't know. Also, I know you're not supposed to go over it or touch it with like a wet or a damp beauty blender, but come shoot me. But I mean, don't come for me, but I mean, I actually like to, but that's obviously just me. I feel like I've got this on my face forever. I actually hate it. I hate the feel of the powder on my face. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Okay, so the timer's just finished. So I'm just gonna kind of get my normal kind of brush and just get rid of it. I'm really nervous to look in the mirror because from here it looks pretty good. It looks matte, it looks set. Looks like it's not going to budge. But I feel like when I go to the mirror and check up close, I'm going to look like a separated kind of dry skin mess. Oh. So, I'm so damn short. Right, okay, I'm gonna put this under my bum. Right, I'm sat on a cushion now, so that should be a bit better. That is for the so it's definitely looking good. Also, because obviously I said I'm gonna do a little test today, and I'm gonna see how it goes throughout the day. The time right now is currently 9:15. Yeah, because I said I'm gonna do a little test throughout the day. It is currently 9:13, so we will obviously see how it lasts. But yeah, okay, it doesn't actually look that bad so far. Sorry, I did prime with obviously SPF and my Beauty Crop hydrating primer, like the melon jelly one. Okay, I don't think, I'll try and move closer. You can see any of the dry skin. Thankfully, because I quite often get it on the edges of my nose and my forehead, so you can't actually see that where I have put it, so I'm quite glad about that. So I think if you have dry skin, because I have very, very dry skin, so I have to like prime very well for my skin, like in the evenings and in the mornings, and yeah, just before I put makeup on in general. Sorry, I keep fidgeting. So yeah, it looks pretty good. The only thing I'd say is on this side of my nose, I have noticed that like you can see my pores a little bit more. So yeah, that is obviously the only other thing I would say. I'm just gonna, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it all over my face. And maybe it looks, yeah, it does obviously make you look a little pale. I mean, I'm pale anyway, but yeah, I feel like it makes you look a little more pale when you obviously get the lightest shade. Obviously completely up to you. I know that, you know, you don't want the darkest one. I think there are quite a lot of shades in that. Obviously I'm not too sure. I did just kind of click on the lightest one and be done with it, to be honest. I'm gonna put on some setting spray, and we'll just see how it looks with setting spray over it. Also, excuse if you can hear the rain, it's just started raining, so great. I like autumn winter, but I hate the rain and the snow. Like, we went out on, I believe it was Saturday, and it was so cold I thought my freaking toes were about to fall off. I was getting like frostbite. I had to go and say, oh, I'm sorry, but I need to go sit in the car and put the heater on. But luckily it was okay because we were almost going home anyway. Also, using my trusty NYX Dewy setting spray, which obviously if you know me, you know that I always use it. I need one of those little handheld fans. We can just go. Also, I'm filming another video after this, so I hope halfway through my makeup stay, like, I hope my makeup stays looking okay after this, otherwise it's just gonna look ridiculous. But yeah. So this is obviously, yeah, I'm gonna have another little close-up and show you what it looks like with the setting spray on, just see if it looks any different. And no, I wouldn't say it looks any different. Obviously you can still see that the little pores here have come a little bit out more, but that was just like that before I did my face with setting spray anyway. So yeah, obviously this is how the powder looks at the moment. Obviously I haven't had it on too long. I hope the kind of setting spray doesn't kind of not counteract the primer, but at the same time counteract the not the primer, the powder. So hopefully it doesn't just make it all kind of slip away and it's like not really there. As I know that my face doesn't set extremely well with powder. I take a little bit, but I have to obviously top it up throughout the day, which is a normal thing for a fair few girls anyway. So this is it. I think it's actually pretty good, especially for the price, that, you know, it doesn't just work for people with oily skin or normal skin. Like, I have dry skin and it worked pretty well for me, so now I don't regret as much getting the bigger version rather than just the travel size, because I was kind of tempted, like, if I hate it then I've not got as much that is going to waste. So obviously this is it. But yeah, no, it definitely went on very well. So I've just quickly, while I was here, had a little bit of powder left on my powder puff, so I decided to just kind of go everywhere where I haven't put it on and just kind of dab the little bit that I had on my powder puff over the other areas. And they don't look obviously patchy either, even though I know I have done it after I've done setting spray, but it doesn't look bad. So guys, I'm back in the same spot. It's a few hours later. It is now 1 o'clock. I have filmed another video. Like, I've just finished filming, and yeah. So this is the makeup look. This is how the powder looks. It still looks very kind of good. It obviously hasn't like caused my makeup to separate or anything yet. I think it looks good all over the skin, to be fair. I mean, I do look a bit more matte than I usually do, which I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but you know, it's fine. I mean, if my makeup stays in place, then that's always a bonus. But yeah, so far so good, and I'll catch up with you in another little while. So guys, I'm back again. Also excuse it if it sounds echoey. I was going to actually show you kind of what it looks like in the mirror. I don't know if you can see. But obviously it is looking pretty good so far. So yeah, obviously it is 3 o'clock, so it is starting to get a little bit dark. So yeah, I might put another clip in after this, but I'm not too sure, as I am off out this evening. So it kind of depends if I get time or not. So yeah, if not, then yeah, if not, then I'll just end this video here. But yeah, I'll try to.